still dinosaurs.
Ferrets?
Not so much. Hello, all you folks out there in YouTube land. Lord Crocosquirrel with the lovely kitty.
Hello, everybody.
Who is apparently feline much better than she was just a little while ago. And this is our next part in our series for Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. For those of you who are interested, we were well on our way towards the Dio ending, and in fact we're going to have to betray somebody that is already, well, dead. If I remember right, we're actually betraying Alice.
I just know that you're important, somehow.
Yeah, she just knows.
No, I haven't talked to him. He's playing against Tenmyoji. Tenmyoji's only got 1 point left.
So Kay will not vote to betray.
Exactly.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
It's almost time. Remember what I said. You have to choose betray.
Yep. Yep. Yes, you are.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1.
We are in fact going to betray Clover.
Oh.
There is a
Round
reason.
2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Now, to get to the Alice ending on... or actually, I think the Clover ending as well, I have to see the Dio ending, which is where we're at right now. Let me just grab this here. That's the Cork ending. Where's Clover's ending? It's here somewhere. I know where it is. It's got to be here somewhere. Clover's ending does not actually require that, believe it or not. That's kind of odd. But we haven't done Clover's ending either. We haven't even been in the treatment center. For that, we have to go and betray somebody in after the yellow door, or after the infirmary. We've already escaped the infirmary and the lounge. We haven't escaped the crew quarters yet. Block 5 requires that we see the Dio ending, which actually gives us the Alice ending. Yep, we got everything for the Alice ending now. And viewing Alice's ending will give us what we need for Sigma. I have to see Clover's ending before we can see Kay.
Wait! Dio! What are you doing, Dio?
No, he's going to try and open it.
Duh.
Damn right I am.
But the results!
Like I need to wait for that.
Ah, Dio's BP was at 6. His opponent was Luna, and she is... well, she is as she is.
She's dead.
Her vote would have defaulted to Ally.
Yes, it would have.
All he had to do was pick betray.
Pretty much, and that's exactly
And
what
he'd
he
have
did.
9 points, right?
Yup.
Excellent answer. I hope you remembered to show your work.
Oh, Dio, you're being a
Fi
bitch.
was Dio's partner.
And her BP was the same as Dio's. That means she has 9 now as well.
Exactly. It was 9 the moment we stepped out of the AB room.
Why? Why didn't you stop Dio from choosing betray?
You got the wrong idea, old man. This wasn't just my decision. We both decided to vote this way.
Is that true?
Yeah, I didn't have a choice.
You didn't? Because of you, Luna's BP is -1.
So what? She's dead.
So, what, she's gonna die again? Zero can pump all the poison he wants into her. It's not gonna make a difference now.
That's actually because her bracelet, she's not even wearing her bracelet.
Besides, her bracelet's already fallen off.
You...
Then why did you try and stop Dio, Fi? I believe I heard you cry out, "Wait," as he headed toward the number 9 door.
Are you planning to wait for the rest of us? Did you just want to get your BP up to 9 to reduce your own risk?
Sorry, but no. The only reason I stopped Dio is because I needed to know what someone else voted.
Someone else?
But that would be...
Anybody with 6 BP?
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results. Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
That... no. You betrayed me, Sig... Why? To keep your promise, you jerk! You liar! You're a coward! You don't care about anybody but yourself! All you wanted was to get out of here! You're horrible! I hate you!
You can hate me, Clover, it'll be okay.
So? All that means is that you picked betray because you didn't want to get left behind!
No, there's something else going on here.
Is that it? Is that your excuse?
It's a fairly good, as excuses go, it could be a lot worse.
Liar!
Yeah.
That could be way worse.
Liar! You're just like Dio!
Oh, don't even go there, kiddo.
Oh, no.
That's recursive obnoxious. Not to mention completely untrue. I mean, what's up with that?
You're a coward!
Okay, you can accuse me of that, and you probably wouldn't be that far off.
Whatever. Just fine. I was stupid to trust you.
The argument can be made that you were stupid regardless. It's beside the point.
Run, Sigma.
Sorry, I went ahead and opened it. Gonna have plenty of time to watch soaps on the outside, so I didn't feel like I needed to stick around to see how this little drama played out.
Fuck you.
Dio!
Dio! Bloodhead.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, shall we? Why so serious? This really isn't the time for hesitation. You both crossed the line you weren't supposed to cross. You betrayed your friends. Am I right? But you didn't have a choice, did you? You had to survive. Isn't that the way an animal thinks, though? Don't get me wrong. I see the logic, but it's kind of animal logic.
See, the problem is he's doing the same. He's including himself in this mix, whether he thinks so or not.
Still, you made your bed. Now you gotta lie in it.
Sure.
If you're gonna be an animal, be an animal. Own it.
Aren't they already animals by definition? I want. Should they not be already animals by definition? As in animals being living things that are not in fact protists or plants.
What are they waiting? This door
The
is gonna
losers,
close.
the weak, throw them away. That's how nature works, my friends. That's life at its most pure.
So the thing is, no animal can make its own food. And that is the actual defining attribute of an animal. That is the single defining attribute of any animal.
You get me? Now come on, hurry up and...
And hammer Dio for being a dick.
The number 9 door has been opened.
See, they made a special thingy for...
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Yes, it will.
Well, stay if you want. No skin off my back.
No, but we have our own reasons for going.
Anyway, I'm out. Peace.
Wait! God damn it, Dio!
Three, 0. The number 9 door is closing.
Did Phi and Sigma
Not yet.
pass?
We're seeing it on this side. It takes the door a little while to go, to close.
Let's go, Sigma. Shut up. Just do it.
Now we're on the other side of the door.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation.
Sigma! Phi! Dio! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
No, they can't. They can't open that door.
And how do you get out of here?
We're more or less automated now. We're on auto magic.
Alrighty then. Here we are.
Is that a hallway?
Only one way to find out. This must be the prep room.
I think I searched this place with Dio and Luna.
Not that one.
Hold up. You know about the one on floor B2?
Yep.
Huh.
So you know that the pressure in here is a lot higher than the pressure outside?
Oh yeah. A lot higher.
Didn't I just say what I'm talking about? The air inside this facility is kept at a higher pressure than the air outside. Apparently, they're doing it to keep the virus from getting in. If you're leaving, you have to lower the pressure until it matches what's outside. This room is where you prepare for all of that. See those suits over on the wall? They keep you from getting infected once you're outside. You have to put one on before you can go into the pressure exchange chamber downstairs. Luna told me. Apparently, it was all in a manual she found in a room we searched.
Well, I wouldn't say it's mysterious. I think it's that Radical 6 thing Alice was talking about. Don't quote me on that, though.
Dio.
Well, we've come this far. We can't turn back now. Let's get those suits on and head outside.
No argument here. Let's do it.
We're more or less in movie mode right now. The thing we need here is actually a thing that I have.
Never thought I'd succeed so easily.
Succeed at what? Yes, called a hot mic.
You're thinking too small. I guess I can tell you who I really am.
What?
You see, the thing is, I'm a hero. I was sent here from far away to save mankind.
I'm a hero.
What? Too surprised to speak?
They don't believe you.
We were all excited to be getting out of here, but...
Oh, never mind. You're clearly too small-minded to understand.
The last door finally opened, and they're going to get a good look at what things look like outside. Oh. Hello.
What?
So where do you think they are?
Looks like a desert. I During a total lunar eclipse, the moon is entirely covered by the Earth's shadow.
Yes.
That doesn't mean the moon just disappears or turns black, though. It actually reflects light that's passed through the Earth's atmosphere. But this makes it appear to be red. Essentially, what's happening is that the moon is reflecting the sunset.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember when the next total lunar eclipse was going to happen?
That's correct.
Well, there you go.
Oh,
Looks like
Sigma,
it.
if you only knew.
We should get to the nearest town. There has to be one around somewhere. Even deserts have some towns, whether they're in the Mojave, Sahara, or Gobi. It's not what I'm worried about, though. Forget it. Doesn't matter right now.
Excuse me.
I'm worried about whether or not there are any survivors. If Alice was right about the virus.
Probably not. Because everything was normal the day you left. It's not impossible, it's just very unlikely.
It's not the case, of course, but
Yeah,
there's the possibility.
I wouldn't say possible.
Whatever. We should get moving. There are still 4 people stuck in there, including Quark. We need to find help and come back for them.
The sad part of it is you already have what you need. What? Come on.
Where are we?
That's a good question.
Ah, I see. This timeline.
Fire's remembering a thing.
Hey, where's Dio?
Good question.
Shit. We need to split up and find him. Because he needs to tell me something. Why are you asking me this?
Move your ass.
Don't tell me you forgot. Wait, maybe not. He must not have made this jump. Damn it.
It'll make sense
Look,
later.
forget about that. Just find Dio.
This is
I'm
an
going over
ending.
to that hill. So you take the other direction.
She's speaking of timelines.
Yeah, she is.
Oh god.
Wait till we get to the library. It's going to be a very detailed thing. The variation on multiverse theory at play here. It has a lot to do with the timeline and how we can jump around it.
doing? Answer me, Dio.
Uh-huh. Yes, very dramatic, Mr. Sigma.
Is that a transmitter? See. Phone home, huh? Bet free soul's anxious from you.
How do you know that?
Huh. I know everything about you. Know you're the Myrmidons.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind that. I need to ask you something. What's the password for the number 0?
Number 0 what?
The hell are you, man?
I'm no man.
How the hell can you crack jokes right now?
You haven't given me my answer. What's the deactivation code? Hey, what are you... Stop!
Now, Kitty, based on everything you've seen so far in this game, you should be able to tell me where they are. Given that Dio is still capable of overpowering she who can jump 12 feet in the air.
They are not on Earth.
That's a good bet. You should be able to tell me exactly where they are. And why she's wrong about the date.
She's assuming the date because of that
Magazine.
magazine.
Thanks. That was a close one. You heard, huh? Well, it's right over there. See that briefcase-looking thing?
Yep.
He was trying to use that to get in touch with somebody. Probably had it hidden somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, probably.
Probably
My guess
nothing.
is he came here, hid the transmitter, and then snuck into the building.
Good bet. Okay. Bunch of numbers. Not important for us.
No, it's too long for that. It's 25 digits. Don't know. I assume it's some kind of code, but I don't see a key to decode it with.
Yep, it's Dio. He's awake. Yes, go ahead, Laughing Man.
Oh, sorry. You guys just had it so fucking backwards I couldn't help myself. You can't find the key to decode it? Well, no shit. The key's right in front of your face.
That thing that you're seeing
That's
is the key.
The message is somewhere else. You need those 25 numbers to decode it.
Kit. There are 2 keys. One of which, depending on what you got.
What, you don't know? At least one of you is appropriately ignorant.
Appropriately ignorant?
Fine, whatever. Might as well tell you. I don't really have any reason to hide my identity now that my mission's a success. Besides, she'll probably tell you if I don't. Might as well hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
That'd be a good bet. That would actually be a damn good thing. Yeah, I'm fine. Now it's story time. No. That is the thing that existed at the time that Sigma was last breathing. And the Myrmidons at that time did not exist. Okay, that makes you religious fanatics and terrorists. Does that make them Islam? Kind of, maybe.
Yeah.
That's right, you have to be indoctrinated from birth.
Yeah.
Then be chosen, and then achieve great things. So it's all based on works. We have actually met this brother person.
Yeah?
Yep. We're actually, this is the last one in the if you look at it chronologically, this is the final game. However, what happens here becomes the method through which Last Dilemma actually comes to pass. This timeline is the mechanism. That is not true. He didn't actually meet his brother or father, to be honest. And left was found dead.
Oh yeah. You suicide by punching yourself.
Yep. Divine revelation. A lot of people make that claim. Muhammad made that claim.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to create a new world without wiping out all evidence of the other. And God wouldn't do that. Because God would have to exist first. I want to know how he got enough genetic material for all of this. Uh-huh. There you go. This is actually going to tie into another person's story. Very, very rapidly. Incidentally, we're actually going to do Clover next. Yep, one face, one name. One smarmy ass attitude.
Oh God.
This is a truth. This is a true thing. That would be Caliber, C-A-L-I-B-E-R, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he did screw up at one point in the past. And it had to do with women. Yep, he had himself a women. A foundation that will be more than happily built on your corpse. Uh-huh.
Oh, Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master, my sacred mission is at last complete. With these two hands, mankind is saved.
Uh-huh.
I am your will made flesh. In your name, I give thanks.
Right. Okay.
I don't care about your goddamn mission. You did this to us. Now we're going to...
Come on, Fi.
Shut up! You still haven't answered my question. I'm going to ask you one more time. What is the password for the number 0 bomb? God damn it! Didn't I tell you to shut up? Now, tell me, what's the password?
This is a game of chicken.
Okay.
Interplanetary chicken.
It's not gonna do you any good, though. I completed my mission. What are you gonna do with the password at this point?
Not your problem. Just give it to me. Otherwise...
Fine. No skin off my back. The password for the Zero Bomb is LXAQNSGDQ.
This is information that we must have written down later. I have long since written that down.
You heard that, right, Sigma?
He did.
The password. I'm going to try my best to remember it, but I won't know if I manage to until after I make the jump. There's a chance I won't remember anything. So you need to memorize it, just in case. Got it?
Yeah, probably pretty important. That is the understatement of the hour, yeah.
Okay. We're done with you. Let's go.
Go
Not
where?
sure, but I think he does. Get up.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, not really a city, I guess. More like a shelter. Some people who survived the disaster live there.
Uh-huh.
Just shut up and follow me. You can see for yourself.
This would be, to a large extent, impossible. Yes, the Sigma. He doesn't have the foggiest idea what he's on about. Alright. There is the Dio end, folks. And now it's just about time to get on towards the next one.
It's ended.
Yeah, this is an ending. This is an ending. It is not the ending, because every character in this game has one.
Okay, but where? Where Fi is jumping with Dio?
You'll find out. That is actually part. That's actually part of the thing. All right, we cannot actually. I can't skip the first iteration of the credits. This is our first ending. We also had the option of the Clover ending, and I think we have to get. We're going to have to do Alice's ending probably fairly quickly. There are some others that we can't do without. Luna's ending is actually one of the last. And actually, if I remember correctly, we have to have bits. We have to have bits of K's ending, as well as Sigma's ending to get through. Luna. Now, some of these endings are quite good. Some of these endings are quite bad, at least from the standpoint of the creatures that were, the poor folks that are actually in the facility.
But we actually had K's ending.
No,
Didn't he leave? Didn't he leave once?
No, that wasn't K's ending. That wasn't K's ending. That was one of the bad endings, if I remember correctly. Because we saw one bad ending.
K left and that was it?
But that's not K's ending. That was a bad ending for us. For us as the players, that's a bad ending. It doesn't reveal the thing we need to know about K. And in fact, there are 3 endings in which we will actually see the other side of those white chromatic doors. And yes, by the by, we are going to get stuck with Tenmyoji for all 3 of those. Whether he hates us or not. The Tenmyoji ending requires that we do lock 2. Actually, we can go get the Tenmyoji ending right now too if we wanted to. We have to get to the Sigma ending to do Quark. We can do... Yeah, we can get the Tenmyoji ending right now. We cannot get through K's ending just yet. We have to see Clover first. Because there's a thing we need in there. Alright. Lock 4, lock 5, we have everything we need for Alice's ending. And lock 7 requires that we see Alice's ending. Actually, lock 6. Where's lock 2? Over there. So, to do our next ending, let's go ahead and do Clover's ending real quick.
Okay, can you take a look at the chat?
Give me just a moment, please. Let me find the thing. Okay, give me just a moment here. And we are back from the Dio ending. I just spent a minute or so wandering around, having a look around to see which ending maybe we wanted to do next. We are actually going to do Clover's ending next, because reasons. But that requires that we go back all the way back here, because I don't want to go back to the crew quarters. Is going to be a fairly long thing. So we're going to do this one here. And we are actually going to get stuck going in a specific door this time. We're actually going to wind up in the green door. Because reasons.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Yes, we know. There.
Well, you won. The decision's yours. Now decide. Ally or betray?
3, 2, 1.
Anybody that remembers this particular ABD game, we went ally the first time.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Yes.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex game.
Now this is a segment we've actually looked at before. We already know most of this.
You chose betray, huh? Hey, I didn't say that. I just asked you a question. What would happen to our BP if Tenmyoji chose to betray us?
Yeah, that means that he takes the blame for it.
Was I?
Oh, don't give me that sweet look, Vi.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! No! Hey, what? We're about to announce.
Anyway, come on.
That's right, guys. We stabbed Tenmyoji in the face while he was looking.
Looks like. Let's get Ambidex game.
If every...
everybody to have a look at the thing. Betray ally. 661, 661, 661.
Here are the results. Now, let us check.
She's gonna yell at us now because
I got beat. Last time? What are you talking about?
last time you selected Betray, you sorry ass fuck.
Oh, I should be asking you why.
I told him you might choose Betray.
No, I can't believe you. I'd never choose Betray.
Bullshit.
I trusted you two, and this is what I got.
Ah, I apologize. Oh, yeah. I guess you've got a point. It's Sigma's fault. You want to blame someone, blame...
Ah, what, you gonna fight each other now? I don't care which one of you pushed the button. I'm never trusting either of you again.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that, Jumpy.
This isn't over.
Come on, the Jumpy doll is going to be pissy. That's okay.
Just you wait.
Yeah. It's already over. You already fucked us the last time.
Why did you do it? Sorry.
I apologize.
But if we all choose ally, then we could all escape together.
Yes, that's right. That is absolutely correct. 3 AB games, everybody chooses ally, everybody walks.
It only takes 3 turns to get 6 points. That would be enough to get us out. Why? Well, of course we know. But if we betray, then it's faster.
If your opponent chooses ally and you choose betray, do that twice, you see?
If you ally...
But if you betray someone...
Why are you... I almost feel like you're blaming me or something.
Yes, that's right.
We aren't trying to blame you.
They're blaming you for being the soft-hearted solo, yes.
But, I mean, if you just think of... Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
Yeah, maybe just a hair. Honestly, we have an ending that requires we betray Luna, and I feel like I heal every time. Now, where we're going, and I know we've actually got a straight line here, we're not going to get a choice of chromatic doors on the lower level.
Fine. You just wait.
Man.
My fault? Why are you blaming me?
Because it's all your fault, Cork. They said.
Zero, when does the next...
What makes you think we'll be happy?
Well, if there's a...
That's
You're right. Well, I don't know. Why not?
The vote.
Okay. Where we're going next, we're actually, in the interest of preventing spoilers, I already know what the answers are here. So, we're actually going to bypass the bulk of the puzzle.
There...
So...
Uh-oh.
The Ambidex Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Outstanding. That would be correct, Siggy.
Yes, indeed.
All points.
Now, you'll have to look...
So...
So it's up.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course. You could also, after all, if that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 100, round 2000. Although,
I still think that 24 billion plus number is a little specific. Probably because it's as high as 0 can actually count. Or something.
I don't know.
Can you?
Yeah? So nope. There aren't any. It could be 1%. Oh, that's me. Well, that's not.
Then...
What?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So,
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
That's right. It also means you need to keep all 9 bracelets intact.
No, they do.
then,
Well, the
As
first
long
is to
as there are
get through the
permanent
number 9
doors.
door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's this? Hey, what's this?
I think. Do.
Of course I do.
Yes. Zero said said that thing about already knowing what happens or how the other way the bracelets come off. But I'm not gonna get into that
No,
now.
it's easy. Nothing to it. You die.
Here's an technical you fancy little
The lock.
Yep. So there you go. Your heart stopped. If you try, I don't think. But if oops, I guess it's not gonna be fun.
Next round.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain? Somebody might die during the.
There. If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tammy Oldie, or Alas, or Mooney, or maybe.
What?
Why? Yeah, why am I?
I guess I can tell. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules. I'm pretty correct.
Alice, that means.
What? What the hell? This isn't. Sorry, I thought you were.
Well,
Is there any? It's not.
I think after all.
It's not like anybody else knew. Keep going through the things in your head. Come on, I'm gonna be an ass here just briefly. Because I'm actually reasonably sick of all this bullshit now. We've already seen all of this stuff before, so there's no reason to do it again. Well, nearly all of it.
It's in the crew quarters, the next clue.
No, actually, this is just the stuff leading up to where we're going.
Sigma.
Yeah, we've already seen this bit too. This is where they're going to tease him about shit. We already know all of this crap. We have no reason to do it again. This is actually going to make my life a lot shorter. This is the one that's different, and that's because Tim is going to bitch at us betraying him. And here's the thing with Quark again. A lot of this can get kind of repetitive. And that's why it's helpful to have us. Now we're going to get part
Chromatic doors, 5 minutes remain.
They're open. We need to hurry. Who's going to go in with...
We're almost out of time. Pay attention, just like before. There are...
This part we've got. This part is still good. Is still here.
Three minutes.
I won't go with Sid. He betrayed me last time. You hit the button, right, Sigma?
But you said that didn't matter.
I don't want to go with Dio. Same reason. I can't trust that he won't betray me again.
Thanks a lot, Quark.
Well, that leaves us with option B.
No. We can't do option B.
Why not?
Sorry, Luna, but I can't trust you, or Phi either. The way he is right now, someone's going to have to carry Quark. I just can't afford to give him to someone I don't trust.
Right.
Not enough.
Then what do you intend? Quark is a solo, as are you, Tenmyoji. Solos can't pair with one another. You do remember—
Yeah, of course I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. Clover.
What? Me?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yep. There's a reason.
Why?
I can't tell you. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
Well, that's nice. My partner is Sigma. Are you sure you want me to take him?
It's fine. Clover, you just vote by yourself. Make Sigma wait outside the AB room.
No. If Clover takes Quark, then we have to go with option C, right? That means I'll be stuck with Dio. There's no way in hell I'm going to let that happen.
Who do you want to pair up with?
Isn't it obvious? Quark. Remember what the announcement said? Something about how the system will automatically vote ally for anyone who doesn't enter their own vote in time? If Quark doesn't wake up by then.
No! See, this is exactly why I can't trust any of you.
1 minute.
We don't have time to argue. Let's take a vote. Those opposed to C? What? What?
Well, if she's got that much of a hate-on for me, that hardly plays into my hands, does it?
Fine, whatever. I assume anyone who didn't raise their hand is all right with option C, then? All right.
Wait, what about me?
Stay here if you don't. I imagine your partner might have something to say about that, though.
Fine.
10 seconds.
Go.
Right.
Hey, take care of Quark.
Two, 1, 0. Chromatic.
Yes, we know that part. Welcome to the Green Chromatic Door, folks. We have a couple different depending on who we're here with, we have a couple different options.
Well, but it looks like they're all locked.
And the little switchy thing here.
Can you pull the lever? Oh, yeah. I can take Quark then. Well, I mean, look at it. It looks suspicious. Like I'm gonna touch it and whoosh, a bunch of poison needles fly out of the wall.
Really, Clover? Would Zero do this to you? He went to the trouble of getting you in here, you think he's gonna take you out like that?
Maybe if I had, like, a piece of wood to move it with or something. Then you do it!
Ah, the treatment center. Your friend didn't mind the hateful treatment center.
For now, only one of the doors opened.
Well, duh.
Do you think that's some kind of medical thing?
What do you think, Kitty?
Well, treatment center seems something medical. Or bio research.
They have a laboratory for that. Well, the question becomes treatment for what? We don't know what that thing might be, but I think Clover is being intentionally dense here. Please be aware that Mr. Sigma just recently came out of the infirmary.
Huh? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Okay. It says on the side, treatment pod. Yeah.
Well, duh, what's the screen in the middle of the door?
Okay.
Seek a way out. This actually has to do. This puzzle actually has to do with some clocks and some timing and some stuff.
Yeah, I saw a clock there on the wall.
There's lots of them here. Okay. Now I'm going to show you this puzzle. This puzzle that I am so thoroughly paranoid about. And really very much why I don't like this particular puzzle. Okay. Here's the beast. We have 10. Here's the puzzle. We have 10 attempts, and it is put together randomly each time. We will try it once. Okay. Only one of those is actually valid here. Okay. Okay, one of those is in the correct position. One of them is actually, one of those is not a number that we need. Now, I'm gonna guess that 3 and it's gonna be 3 something 5 6, because it's gonna be 3 something 5 6 or 4 or something in the 4 5 6 range. We don't know yet. Okay. Now we have no hit, but we do have a blow. We do have 2 blow, which means 4 and 7 actually belong on this page, but not in those specific positions. Okay. Clear. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 hit and 1 blow. Okay, so we're looking at 6, 4, something else. Six.
You're wasting your time.
How am I wasting my time?
Look at the squares up there.
Yes, I know. Oh, nope, can't use 6 twice. Nope. Those are not in the correct positions. Okay, clear, it's 3. Uh, 6, 7, I don't know, pick something else here. Let's do 2. And we still don't have them in the right positions. Okay, so two of those numbers belong in this pile, but we don't know where. And only one of those was either 9 or 8. So it was not 9. We're still looking at. We actually don't know enough at this point to even make this to do more than make a guess. 8. Nope. Clear. 6, 8, 2, 4. 7, 3, 5, 9. So we're gonna go back. Even if I put 7, 3, 5, 9 in there right now, it wouldn't work. And I'm not gonna be bothered. I'm gonna do this the other way. That's not what I wanted. I want the other thing. This thing. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Okay. Let's pick up that password. Sun, star. Now, give me just a moment here. Alright, and there went the second password. Yes, that's right, folks. I put a pause on the recording so you wouldn't see what the actual escape password is. You guys can figure that one out for yourselves. Yes, that makes me... Yes, Kitty, that makes me evil.
Yes.
Just not at you. Because you actually saw what it was. There we go. We are, how they call it, out of here. Oh, look what I see. Neostigmine. That's good shit. And this is the actual piece. This is the actual piece of information we needed out of this particular section, out of Clover's ending. The map of floor B. Keycards. We need one, and Quark needs one, although Quark isn't going to do anything for it. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. Sigma is correct. He has no reason not to pick Ally. Kind of. Alright. So let's get ourselves a flock out of here. go. They're gonna go through all the rest of the puzzles because reasons. Poor Quark. There are some things we need to know that are in here. Now, if I wanted to take 4 hours to get through that freaking 4-digit puzzle, there's another piece of information that we'd wind up getting, and that all 3 treatment pods until just recently had occupants that had been frozen for who knows how long, because whoever admin is had wiped out the data logs before that.
An ambidex gate has been 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Now, if somebody, please note that something you're going to point out is if people had gotten caught back here someplace, these poor guys would have, whoever it is that did, whichever groups got caught, would all get fucked. And not in a good way.
Somebody else must have Wait! The screen.
We are going to get to the information. Okay. I forgot. That was a post thing. Recent operational records. Let's put this in auto mode for right now, since we don't have anything else going on here. One subject released. One subject successfully restored. Cold sleep mode disengaged. Right, so just less than 8 hours ago, somebody was actually taken out of that pod. And the other 2 as well. Authorization admin. This is the story I was telling you just a moment ago.
I think it's saying that about 8 hours ago, somebody in this pod woke up from cold sleep. Well, 3 people actually. 1 for each pod. They all say the same thing, see?
So which one of them were the ice cubes?
Clover.
Yeah.
Could have been.
Sigma?
I don't think so.
K?
Probably not.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Remember that Clover and
I
Alice
really don't
know
think
each
there'd
other.
be anyone else in here besides the 9 of us.
So
Well, I guess it's actually the 10 of us, huh?
think about it. If Clover and Alice knew each other and Clover was one of the people that had been released from one of these pods, Alice would have to
Don't
be
ask
another.
me. How am I supposed to know
And
that?
Clover and
All it
Alice.
says is subject. A, that's creepy. B, it doesn't tell us anything about who they might have been.
No, it doesn't, Sigma.
And this bit, where it says,
Phi.
all prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. That seems pretty suspicious to me.
Those are fair bets. Temyoji and Quark aren't necessarily in either. Yeah, that far in the past. Let's get that super unprofessional
Yeah,
cursor
that
out of
is
there.
weird.
It's entirely
Why not?
possible, and if he does, it's for a good reason. Good question. Right.
Wouldn't that mean Zero Senior set it up to work that way?
Because it means
Maybe he wanted us to see the records.
or maybe he doesn't need he doesn't need to be bothered. He doesn't need you to know how long it's been since those people were put in cold sleep.
Could it all be a trick? All of these records are fake. Zero Senior just set it up to mess with us.
Don't think so.
Well, I can't say for sure, but it seems possible. Right?
Given the methodical level of work he's done thus far, and the lack of joking tone he's had in all
Well,
of that,
let's ask somebody else.
something tells me no.
Maybe they can think of something.
Yes, getting gone now would be very good.
Yeah, and we need to tell everyone what happened with Quark.
Go, go, go.
It looks just like the other one.
The one directly overhead. in
Hey, could
fact.
you show me that map? Yeah, I thought so. This one is right under the floor A warehouse. Oh, are those?
A third set of chromatic doors, yes.
And there are 3 of them.
You guys,
I knew
you
it.
guys.
These are chromatic doors.
Yes, they are.
See? They've got a little box right next to them, just like the others. Yeah. Well, we might not have to. We both have 6 BP right now.
Why do I get the impression
We're a
that
pair,
betraying
right?
the Quark would not be a good idea?
And who's our opponent? Exactly. But he's in the pod right now, so...
Just because he can't vote doesn't
If
mean
no
we need to do
vote
this thing.
is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Weren't you planning to? I thought
No.
that was why you were okay with option C when we were making the groups.
No.
Oh, come on. You don't need to lie to me. We're partners. That means we share the same destiny. So let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
Clover, just...
Wait,
Wow.
you're serious? You
Why
are
would
really
he
going
not
to pick ally? Whoa, hold on a second there. We might not get another chance like this. Let's say we ally and get up to 8 points. We don't know if we'll be able to get any points next round. For all we know, there might not even be a next round. There are 3 other people with 6 BP, right? Dio, Kay, and Phi. What do you think's going to happen if one of them gets 9 points this round?
No, if Dio gets 9 points...
Why not?
And neither one of those are going to pick Betray because reasons. Right. And Temyoji is unlikely to vote given the circumstances.
No! Don't even think about that!
Right. Very good, folks.
Then Alice has to vote Betray.
And probably will.
But if Dio chooses Ally,
Wow.
then Kay would have 9 BP.
I don't think Kay's gonna do that.
Jeez. Well, it's just like I said then. If Kay gets 9 BP, then there won't be a third AB game.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope.
So you think that Kay will stay here, even if he gets enough points to leave?
I think we've got a whole thing coming on. Go first.
No, it's not. Fine.
Clover wants out of here that damn bad, is basically what's going on. Now that that door is open, you can pass through going in another direction. Realizing she just chewed through a whole bunch of time. Hello, dinosaurs. No, you're still screwed.
Don't mind them.
Through the lounge and onto the warehouse.
Clover. Oh, thank goodness you're back.
Yep.
Yes.
Hey, where's Quark? So are these pod things really safe?
As close as we're gonna get
Probably.
to
Probably? Well, are they safe or aren't they?
it. It just said.
Look, I'm just worried about him, all right?
Understandable, Grandpa.
Can you take me to this treatment center, Clover? Don't worry. We've still got 20 minutes left. Plenty of time to go have a look and come back.
Okay, come on then.
I beg your pardon?
Sigma, take a look.
It's not like we opened them all up.
You couldn't have opened them all up anyway. Yeah, it was
Yes.
Dio.
I opened it. It's not really a big deal, okay?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you came right back. Why? If you hadn't made it back by the deadline, you'd have just defaulted to ally. What?
There was no such thing in the pressure exchange chamber.
Okay.
I didn't see one in the pantry either.
Because there wasn't one in the pantry.
Here are some more AB game rules for you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Not voting is not a option.
Unoption, it said. Ha. It says unoption.
If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized.
Yep, every bunny.
In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
Bunny puns.
Of course, they're going to be rabbit puns. We're talking about Lagomorph here. Oh, wait, 0 to the 3rd.
All right, I get it. Sorry. Cut me some slack, though, man. I didn't know. Of course I wouldn't have.
Bullshit, Dio.
What the hell, bro?
Yeah, Dio is still dead bullshit artist.
You said the room you went into was a treatment center, right?
Uh-huh.
If they treat people there, I'd think they'd have shelves of medicine and stuff.
Okay, fair enough.
Did you find any Excelavir?
Mm-mm.
I see. Can the pod cure Radical 6?
No.
How do you know that?
Ah, but you see, here's the thing. Providing relief for the symptoms would actually solve the problem given enough time. Did you know that? If you can keep a virus in abeyance long enough, your body will learn how to deal with it, and that will be the end of the problem. That is cure in and of it. That is theoretically cure in and of itself. Unless, of course, it's something that attacks the immune system. Which, for everything we know about Radical 6 so far, isn't what happens.
Cold sleep?
Are you suggesting that 3 of us were, until recently, cryogenically frozen?
Yes. No, he's not suggesting it. He made that statement plain as fucking day.
No.
Which of us are the pod
yeah.
people then?
You are. I'm willing to bet, Alice.
So this cold sleep, that means they basically froze the body solid, right?
More or less.
Not like how a bear or something hibernates where it just slows way down. So what would happen to the heart?
It would cease and desist.
Wouldn't it stop when you were put into a cold sleep?
No, it just get really slow.
Your heart stops.
Then we can just defrost ourselves right away.
No.
You said there were 3 pods, right?
Yes, and
We
9 of
only
you.
need to do it 3 times for the 9 of us.
Except that won't work.
Uh-huh.
I imagine that will work for you, but perhaps not so much for me.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll figure something. We should go have a look at any. We'll be able to come up with a plan once we know more.
Of course.
Where are you going to look now? You've got an AB game to do.
What? What do you mean the cold sleep function doesn't work?
I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for, Luna.
You didn't do this
Zero
one.
Senior must have just locked it down.
Yeah, I remember checking it.
Then that bastard set this up. Oh, that's low.
It is not pleasant, but consider this. We have seen how thorough Zero is. Would he really have left such an obvious loophole?
I don't know if I call it loophole so much as I call it an out.
Maybe
Yeah,
I shouldn't
a
have
way
said
out.
anything. If Zero Jr. heard me, he could have shut it off.
There you go.
Whatever the case, it is an unfortunate outcome.
Unfortunate? Really? You sure? Aren't you just a little bit relieved? After all, we were gonna get our bracelets off while you were stuck with yours.
How could you say that? I would never be so petty as...
Yes, you would.
10 minutes remain. All play. If no vote is...
Time's running out. We should get back up.
I'm staying here. I can't leave Quark.
Are you nuts, old man? You're a solo. Luna and Phi could kill you.
Yeah, I
They
know.
won't
I've
do
only
that.
got 1 BP.
Exactly. If you don't vote, you'll default to ally.
And that's exactly why Luna would not let Phi do that to him.
All they have to do is pick Betray.
We won't. You staying here won't change our vote.
Right. We always intended to choose ally. Tenmyoji staying here is just another reason for us to stick to that plan.
The best reason ever. He won't betray you. He can't.
Luna has the same number of BP as you, Tenmyoji. Normally, the safe plan would be to choose Betray. Since you will be unable to betray them, then Phi and Luna can choose to ally without worrying about their own points.
And of course, not killing Tenmyoji would be a good
Yes.
thing.
Well, there you go. I trust Phi and Luna.
You're gonna trust me. You didn't trust them 20 minutes ago.
I'm sure they'll choose ally. You think I need you to tell me that?
No.
I won't take my eyes off him for a minute.
Well, that's bullshit. That's okay.
Come on. We don't have much
You might
time
sit
left.
down on top of the pod.
We need to go.
The fun part of it is there's actually a 4th pod running around someplace. There'd have to be. Because this is just pods 1 through 3.
Yeah.
And K is in fact our question mark.
4 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Because Zero should have known who was under that armor and didn't.
Zero doesn't know who K is.
Zero the Third asked him specifically, who were you?
Okay.
And then started referring
Man.
to his potassium after K identified itself as K.
I don't remember this.
Sigma, do you remember what I said back in the... Yeah, can I changed my mind a little bit after talking to Tenmyoji.
Uh-huh.
I think we should choose ally. I can't tell you. I just can't. You'd laugh if I did anyway. Really? Well, I still can't tell you.
You're not being very clear here, Clover.
I promised. I told Tenmyoji I wouldn't tell anybody.
Zero already knows that he told you.
No, he does matter. Quark is really important to Tenmyoji. If we betray Quark, we're betraying Tenmyoji.
And Clover, knowing what Clover knows, she won't do that.
Come on, don't you remember? When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors...
I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted, Clover. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
I can't betray somebody who'd say that about me. That's because I didn't know who he was. Well, if what he told me was true, yeah.
He has no reason to lie.
1 minute remains until...
Please. Choose ally. If I try, you'll just throw me off, right?
Well, it's not like he gets... Well, to be perfectly honest, she could stop him.
I don't think I'm strong enough to fight you. So...
And for exactly the same reason as Fi is. Ally or betray? Yes, you probably would.
10 seconds remain. Three, 2, 1.
We are in fact going to ally. Guess that actually leads to the Clover end.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Now, for those of you who might or might not be interested, if we select betray there, the gang will get together and clobber Sigma so he can't go anywhere.
Thank you
so he can't
for your
flip the switch.
participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
What did you choose, Sigma?
Nope, he couldn't watch.
No?
You'll know in a minute.
Uh-oh.
I know what we chose.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Results screen! Betray, betray, ally, 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 ally. Nobody's going nowhere this round.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Dio is willing to kill Alice.
Yeah.
So you chose ally, huh?
Yes. Now we're going to go on a little bit. Oh, now we're going to go on a little bit of an automagic carpet ride here.
Thank you.
Or anyone should have, anyway.
Of course. Tenmyoji had only 1 BP left, and he was guaranteed to vote ally. So there's no way we could betray somebody in that position.
Or kill her.
If we had, then he'd...
Be dead. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna kill me, you dick!
Hey, what the hell is your problem? You're either crazy or just an asshole. Were you trying to
Hey! You played don't
nothing like
take
that.
asshole them with that.
Well then, what was it like? If we'd voted ally,
You would be dead. The needles in your bracelet would have activated, killing you.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose ally, not with Alice's BP at 1. The only way you could possibly vote was betray. Picking ally when I knew you guys would pick betray would have been suicide.
You can't die. You've got 6 BP.
Well, maybe not immediately, no. But I would have been signing my own death warrant. Heck, not just mine. Everyone except Kay's.
What?
Didn't you think it through? Your vote was always gonna be betray.
Yeah.
Let's say I was a raving lunatic and picked ally. What would happen to Kay's BP?
6 plus 3 would make 9.
See?
Very simple mathematics.
Then
for
it'd be
Alice.
game over.
It
Life
would.
over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stand.
Which he's
And that'd
already
leave
done
us
once.
twisting in the wind, living out the rest of our miserable lives stuck in this place. You see? That's why I chose betray. I did it to save all our necks, including yours.
Oh shit.
No. Out of the goodness of his heart.
Oh, absolutely. Didn't you know? Dio is is just the ultimate magnanimous.
Yes.
Ass master.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Yeah, now go find those star keys.
We can play the AB game as many times as we want. Right?
Yeah, without having to
Hey,
deal with the
didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
Yeah.
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
Auto-magically, yep.
Parent solo assignments hop around a bit too.
A mix of the 6 colors. Interesting. Yep. Which means, yes, they would be.
Yeah, I heard about those. Alice told me about them while we were here waiting for you and Clover. I think I've got them figured out.
Tamiochi and Quark is the yellow pair with the blue pair. Find Alice with Dio. Not so good, for Alice at least. And Luna, and Clover with K.
Oh? Is there only one option?
Duh.
Yes.
Only one set of colors.
No other combinations would be able to open the secondary doors. Admittedly, Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here for us to check, but I'm sure they're the yellow pair. If they weren't, then Sigma would be stuck without anybody he could pair up with.
Right.
Oh, God. I never thought I'd have to put up with Dio again.
Well, you just didn't think hard enough then. Sooner or later, everybody puts up with Dio. Wait.
He just stabbed himself with a foot. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's a deal.
So, what should we do now? It looks like we have a lot of time until the primary doors open.
An hour and 21 minutes-ish.
Ooh.
I'm worried about Quark's condition. Those pods can't cure Radical 6. He still needs help.
Well, we don't have anything to lose, so we might as well look for that medicine. Excelavir, right?
Yeah. What about the rest of you?
I know where it is.
Oh, I'll help.
As will I.
Me too.
Fine. I guess I can help.
What about you, Sigma? Okay. We should split up and search.
Dio.
I agree. Dio wouldn't do that. Pressure exchange chamber is the last place you're going to find.
Shall we regroup in the Floor B warehouse 10 minutes before the doors open?
Probably good plan. 70 minutes should be fine.
You are going to the treatment center, correct?
Yes.
Then please remember to tell Tenmyoji where we intend to meet and when.
Okay.
You must also remember to bring Quark with you. I am concerned about removing him from the pod, but it can't be helped. Without Quark's bracelet, Sigma and Tenmyoji will be unable to open the secondary door.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Good. Looks like we got all that straightened out. Let's go.
Actually, the groupings are different depending on which version of events is going on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For the white chromatic doors, the groupings are a little different each time.
No,
Because
this
if
is the
memory
prep
serves,
room.
getting into the cube
There are 2
room is-
levels. The actual pressure exchange chamber is downstairs. How do you know that? Alice told me. She was one of the people who investigated this room.
Is on that trip, along with Sigma and Tenmyoji.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, Tenmyoji's there for that trip.
Good idea.
Seems like it. Well, this is just what Alice told me, but...
These are things we already know. To a point.
Remember all those suits along the wall of the prep room? Those keep you from getting infected. We won't even be able to enter the pressure exchange chamber if we don't have them on.
Keep you from getting infected. That's not what they're for. Duh.
Unfortunately, that seems pretty likely.
next stop
Something's
will
been
actually be the
bothering
Alice
me.
ending.
What is it?
Aren't you saying that if we put on those suits,
Not
we can go
Clover?
into the pressure
This
exchange
is
chamber and
Clover.
go outside, right?
Oh. No,
We're
we
on
can't
the
do
Clover
that.
ending. The next one we're going to do is Alice.
The door beyond the pressure exchange
okay.
chamber is locked up tight.
And Alice is the one we have to complete.
Well, if you look at it that way, it's the same as the number 9 door.
K. Either K or Sigmund, I forget which.
Whatever.
But
We need to be
Sigmund
focusing on
finish
finding that
Quark, and we can
Accelevier.
actually finish
Quark
Tenmyoji
needs
now.
it.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll go look around upstairs. You two take this floor, all right?
Okay.
Now, the pressure exchange chamber puzzle was a pain. Is something of a pain. But it's not nearly the amount of pain that exists in the treatment center. Trust me, that one was a huge butt pain. Close your mouth, please, Clover. We're not a codfish. Why am I the one that has to sound like Mary
Have
Poppins?
any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no. But
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Keep going. Come on, Clover. Spill the beans.
fine. I think I can trust you. Just don't tell Alice, okay?
No, we won't tell Alice.
Promise?
This isn't getting the Accelevier found. That's right, they're secret agent girls! Islam! Or Free the Soul. Or both. They're really not all that dissimilar, honestly.
What is the name of Dio's organization?
He's a member of the Myrmidons, which is the militant arm of Free the Soul.
Free the Soul.
But SOS has its own little flag with the eagle rampant. Gosh, this is actually the end of the previous game. About a year ago, she thinks. It's actually been a little longer. Just a little bit. That's right, Junpei and the gang let Clover drive. Why they let Clover drive, I will never know. Considering that she looked like she was about 9 or 10 years old at that point. All dolled up in that little bitty school uniform that made her look like she was a tot. No. No, not quite. I wouldn't put that on June and Santa because reasons. So Clover is going to keep talking for a minute. Yeah, Akane. Yeah. Yes. Lady Kurashiki. One of the very few characters that actually shows up in all 3 of these games. Along with her little buddy Junpei, showing up in all 3 of these games. That's right, one of these silly people is Junpei from 999. I'll let you guess. One of the silly people here is Junpei from 999.
Tenmyoshi.
Yep, it would be Tenmyoji. As you would know, having watched Zero Time Dilemma, you know that his full name is Junpei Tenmyoji.
But why is he old?
That's something we're gonna... I can't get into that right away.
He can use that jumping time thing.
No, he can't. No, he can't. That's a thing that Junpei was never actually capable of.
No.
No. Junpei was only able to connect to Akane in this way. And he could never actually move his own consciousness completely through time.
No.
No. He can guide Akane from point A to point B, but he could not do this. But he can't move his consciousness sum total through time like that. This is something we know because we had to play through the same puzzle about 12 times, getting through 999. Various playthroughs and stuff. Junpei actually has to experience time in the same way that everybody else, the same way as almost everybody else. He can get flashes of insight or transmit messages back and forth through time. That's the best he's gonna get. He's not nearly as strong as a Sigma or a Phi or even a Clover. Clover is actually better at it than he is, believe it or not. Her brother is Snake from the first game. It seems like he was significantly older than she, but apparently not. We are actually supposed to get the idea that Clover is older than she appears. Okay. Right where they take us after the second nonary game. This would of course be Clover's second nonary game. The nonary game they're dealing with is actually the fourth one to be played. The first nonary game involved a bunch of otherwise random kids, including Akane and Aoi, amongst others. Okay, and the first nonary game in which that we were aware of was the one that they set up to try and get Akane back out of to try and change history and get Akane back out of the game that had originally killed her. From very simple to very complex. Even here, Sigma is trying to replicate a thing he's already seen. We'll have some members. You will, of course, have some folks that will have a natural immunity to any particular virus. Now, the morphogenetic field is a whole Rupert Sheldrake thing. We don't get into that. Rupert Sheldrake is a pseudoscientific idiot that unfortunately lives today. Sheldrake's experiments had very poor or no controls, and are generally considered the laughing stock of even the parapsychology folks consider him a fucking joke. And that's saying something. Yeah, Clover wanted no part of it. I bet I know why. Mom and Dad stuck him with bodyguards and all shit. Probably not. Honestly, a guaranteed salary, I can't think of too many people that would turn that shit down.
Oh, a well-paid job.
That's it, Clover. You tell him. Yep, apparently she's the linchpin of the operation here. Okay. It's called Free the Soul. That's not playing fair. Oh, and they called 7. How rude. Okay, that's just playing below the belt there, Alice. You don't want to do that. Oh, man. We don't know where Jumpy is. Jumpy was the center of the last one. I'm kind of wondering what the hell it was Alice had on him. You said no, and a few days later, she conned you into saying yes. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Okay, as far as I'm concerned, that was very underhanded of Alice. That was actually not just underhanded, it was fucking rude. Well, they're talking about that. They're talking about Project Stargate. And Project Stargate was an abject failure. Including that squirrel that could bend the spoons, if and only if he had the opportunity to prep the props first. Busted! Well, okay. That's the least she could have done. And to think, Clover's been acting like a Stockholm victim towards Alice this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
You can be happy and miserable at the same time. I'm impressed. That's actually, that should in and of itself be quite the accomplishment. That's right.
She was so cool.
Yep. Clover the Stockholm victim.
Yeah.
Realizing at this point, Alice and Clover are kind of screwed. Here's a problem here. December 25th, 2028 was the same day Sigma was taken.
Yeah.
That's right, on the 22nd, 3 days before the raid, they got toasted. Now. Yep.
Yeah.
See, here's the other thing here. There's a little bit, just a tiny touch more of it than this. By the time that we see the gang, Carlos, Eric, Mira, Sigma, Phi,
What are they?
etc., in Zero Time Dilemma, all of this shit had already happened.
I'm not really sure why. I've been sending my brother messages ever since I woke up, but...
He's dead.
Yeah.
And a long
If
way
there was
from
another Esper here, they could make me stronger. But that's just wishful thinking. Wait.
No idea.
Well, if there's someone else who's stronger than me, then they kind of absorb my powers. Maybe... No, never mind. That's probably not it.
Oh, Clover. You're an absolute darling, I swear. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I can't tell you that.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Well, Alice would be mad at me. But... Well, if we knew that, we wouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
No, she doesn't.
No. All we know is soon.
Yes,
Yeah.
quote-unquote soon is...
It could be next week or next month or even next year.
Soon is not a
Or
date.
it could have happened already.
Well...
Wouldn't that make the most sense? Like, how about this room? Or that newspaper article? And the 3 people who were put in cold sleep.
But how long were they there? No. And just Clover and Alice amongst those 3. Or
Maybe they're lying. Well, if Kay really does have memory loss, then it's only 5. Quark is out too.
Why would Quark be out?
Right? For
No
lying?
idea.
How would I know? I heard it was something about purifying the unclean? Oh. Unclean. Unclean.
Ears.
Unclean. Shut up! Just hold on a minute. I'm this close to remembering. Unclean. Clean. Een.
What?
Neostigmine! Did you forget it already? I'm talking about this stuff.
What pocket? Holy shit, does she have pockets? What the hell? She got pockets in that outfit. I don't get that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just remembered.
Okay.
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor.
Right.
That means it's a sort of antidote for tubocurarine.
Very good. Now we know why we need that information.
How easy do I have to make it? Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll start at the top, alright? The stuff I've got in here is neostigmine, which counteracts the muscle relaxant tubocurarine.
Right.
Following me?
Yes, it is.
Right. It's the second thing we get injected with if we're penalized.
Right, so
First,
you now
is
have
this
to save
over
one
real?
person.
Which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
Yeah, that would work. Yes, very good, Mr. Stigma.
Yes! Oh my god, how many times are you going to make me say it?
No, you only except that it's
Yeah.
all at once thing.
We don't have to die. We're gonna be okay. We can only pull the trigger once, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, that person will be able to break the rules again and again and again.
The best way to use it would be for sneaking through the number 9 door.
Also,
If somebody gets 9 points,
Well, how
they
much?
can open
How
it,
much
right?
tubocurarine can
With
you
this
put?
stuff,
Can you bracelet?
somebody who doesn't have 9 points could still leave with them. Anyway, I'm gonna go tell Alice.
How can it be upstairs if there's no stairs? Vi's looking kind of out of it. Now we're actually seeing the ending itself.
but why if I is so strange?
Same reason as Quark earlier.
Oh.
Quark was acting like that before he fell out. There are a number of places we haven't seen yet. The Golem Bay is the one that comes immediately to mind. We haven't seen the Golem Bay. We haven't seen security or a number of other places. There's nobody here. Yep. Moving on.
Can you take a look at the chat?
Alright, now. Just a moment, please. The pantry, nobody in here either. Not the floor B warehouse. There's only so many places they could be. Not the lounge. Not the floor A warehouse, obviously. Here's the crew quarters. Not here, not there. Not there. Keep talking, Sigma.
Where did they go?
Well, there's only one place left that he hasn't looked. I know exactly what's going on. Looks kind of squirrely. So now something is not right with the Sigma. Yeah, the Sigma has fallen out. Yep, blood. Blood is never a good sign.
No.
Of course it can. Dio, Tim, Yoshi. There's five. Five beat him here. Alice, Luna, Clover. Everybody's dead. 2, 3, 4. There's 4, 5, 6. K is not here. Quark is in. Sigma's observing, and Quark's in the treatment pod.
Who's there?
Everybody but K, Sigma, and Quark. Well, K and Quark. Don't know where K is.
5 there?
There are 6. See here we have Dio, Alice, Clover, Luna, Phi, and Tim Yoji.
Oh god.
And this actually looks better than the beta version here. I don't see K at all. Time to wake up, is it? Uh-huh. Splurt! And since we've now seen 2 endings, that is the Clover end. Secret Agent Woman, the achievement has been unlocked. And we're going to go ahead and save here, because reasons. And
But you said that this was Clover's ending. This is a bad ending for Clover.
well, not all. This is the ending where we find out more about Clover.
Ah, okay.
So
Now
the
I
K
get
ending,
it.
we will find something out critical about K. The Dio ending, we found something descriptive about Dio. The Alice ending is a thing we're going to find fun things. We're going to find out something about Alice. Blah 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 blah. Some things we are meant to know, and as each character's endings go, we will find out more about them as individuals. That's how we have the endings. That's how the endings are qualified. So that gives us Dio and Clover. We still need to get to K, Alice, Quark, Tendioji, Sigma, or actually Quark. We have to see Sigma's ending first.
Okay.
Because we've actually seen Quark's bad ending. That was the bad ending we had to get because there are a large number of locks on this in the other routes that require we get through the lab.
Okay.
Yep. IG Replicator doesn't stand for idiot guy or idiot gal. You'll find out what you'll find out later. All right, I think that's about it for this week for Virtue's Last Reward. We will get back on this next week. We will tackle. We need to tackle Kay and Alice. I don't know how long that video is going to be, or exactly how well that's going to work. We're going to try and get at least a significant amount of time into it. But the whole game's about 30 hours, so we're just about 9 hours down now. So we should have, we're about a third of the way there, even though it doesn't look like it. But
no, I'm still absolutely lost.
You know what? You're going to be lost until we get to Phi. Well, you'll be less lost when you see Luna. Actually, as we complete endings, we're going to be a little less lost each time, which is kind of the idea.
Oh well.
This is one of those situations where everything unfolds in its own time and in its own pattern, and every little bit builds off the other things. If we start working our way down Luna's route right now, we're actually missing something, and we're gonna get a non-standard game over, for example. Or if we even consider the idea of Phi's, we're gonna get our ass blowed up. In very short order, I might add, without knowing some of the things from some of the other locations. So the idea here is just like with Zero Time Dilemma, all of the endings matter to some degree or another. Not all the bad endings matter. The ones where we get where we don't actually get character, where we don't actually wind up getting character information. For example, if I'd hit Betray rather than Ally, they would have stomped Sigma into the dirt and knocked his ass out for a great many reasons. Some of which he would have actually had coming. So that's it for us for this time. We will be back next week with another one of these videos, or if I feel like being a wonk job, we might actually do another one for Friday, since we're not actually going to do Persona 5 this time out. Much as I'd love to, we really can't, because Sega of Japan is being a bunch of silly bitches and told Atlas to threaten us with dire consequences if we covered the game after 7-7. And since for right now at least I can't finish the game for you guys, I don't want to do it at all. If you'd prefer we see more of Persona 5, let me know, and let Sega and Atlas know that their bullshit is not acceptable. That's really all we can do at this point, because until we get some kind of statement from Atlas or Sega that says we can go past 7-7, there's no point in getting you guys all wound up just to not be able to finish it.
There is no point in showing something up to a certain point, because it just leaves a wish for more, and the wish for more cannot be.
Right. That's exactly correct. Okay, so that's going to be it for us for this time around. Between now and the next time we see you for one of these, be safe, be sane.
And let's make games fun again. See ya.